expiring at the end of the season. Stay with us, you're watching EA TV. Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they face Le Havre.
Well, thank you, Derek. With being big favourites, complacency can be a problem. You've got to use that to your advantage if you're playing a home side as expected to go through. Can they put the pressure on in the first 20 minutes and hold out, and then try and nick the game in the second half?
Julian Draxler, le numéro 6, Marco Verratti. Allez le parc, allez, je vais vous entendre chanter tout le match.
Interesting 90 minutes ahead of us here. Paris Saint-Germain get things started. Fontaine. Very straightforward for Keylor Navas. Read it superbly to take back possession. Mbappe. Can he put them in front? And not cleared away properly. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Here we can take a look at it again. I'm sure the coaching staff will too. Just not good enough, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
And underway again here with PSG in front. Into the advanced position. Oh, what an opportunity. And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo, wonderful effort this is.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, a second goal for them here.
But, inscrit par le numéro 7, Kylian Mbappe.
But he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. The rumours are true. He is going to end his wonderful career at the end of this season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Lee.
Well, legend is a very overused word in my book in football, but this guy deserves that label. He'll be sadly missed next season for sure. How do they make up for him not being there? Looks like the transfer window for me.
Mbappe. And this situation could be dangerous. Mbappe! Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker. Not to be on that occasion.
And firing it into the area. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Mbappe. Mbappe! Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
He's driven in the corner. Played into the centre of the box. Mbappe in the centre. Well, simply couldn't beat the first defender. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Space and time for the cross. What a poor cross. Not even close to the players in the centre. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. And crossed in there. A deft clearance.
Well, total domination from PSG as far as possession is concerned.
Oh, big chance! And crossed in the direction of the back post. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. And now the delivery. Well, no end product. Bonnet. Quentin Cornet. High quality defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. A real opening now. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Fontaine. Always voracious, Verratti to win it back. And a good-looking ball. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Losing possession here. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And he might be through here. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily, and he takes full advantage of the time he's given. It's an accomplished finish too.
So back with the action, and PSG handing out a very harsh lesson here. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And he's made headway. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence, never looked like missing.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline.
Marqué par le numéro 7, Kylian Mbappé.
And he did well to cut it out. Fine run from Mbappé. Is this the moment? And he has just fractionally misfired.
Yeah, he should have put his laces straight through the ball. Sometimes you can get too cute.
Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Really good interception. It's a splendid run by Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé, still a chance. And I think the threat has been averted. Mbappé.
Pour le Paris Saint-Germain. sort du
As
terrain.
anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 13, David Silva.
Opportunity in the wide area. Cross could be useful. Cleared away comprehensively. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And he's broken free. Is it going to be? Still could be dangerous. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here we see it again, Derek. Normally, I'm the first to point the finger at the keepers. But to be fair, it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much better, to be honest. Just a bit unfortunate. It really dropped to an opponent.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
Le numéro 7, Kylian Mbappé.
Koulibaly. And taken away. Once more, unable to hang on to the ball. And the counter looks on here, options available. And they'll regard that as a... Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. The free kick from distance just off target.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close.
Le numéro 23.
Well, how many goals are we going to get? The chances are just coming thick and fast. Defensively, they're all over the place. Can they make them pay a little bit more? It looks like they can.
Sécurité, la sortie du stade s'effectuera par la porte D. Merci de votre
Mbappé.
compréhension.
Might it be Mbappé? The crossbar got in the way. So a throw in here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0.
Marqué par le numéro 7.
On a transfer story that certainly has got people chattering. Sergio Aguero has completed his move to Barcelona.
Well, the fee is around £50 million, Derek. That's what I would pay for him. I think he's a really good player. I think he'll add real value to the club.
Le remplacer, le numéro 18, Jesus Corona.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Mbappé, a real opening now. Chance maybe. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. And now the delivery. It comes to nothing in the end. And he takes it on. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at that stretch.
Foiling them effectively. Bruno Fernandes. Smuggled away. Well, that's a moment he would like to airbrush from history. He's thrown it straight to the opposition. Well, this is your home of football, and delighted to say we have more live action coming up from Liga. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Nantes.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And firing it into the area. And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long-range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. Lost possession. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Really good interception. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Lecal. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Thiaré. Ball's gone. Mbappe. And he's in. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after. Another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And foiled by the post. Well, mopping up defensively. Victor Lecal. Possession lost, intercepted. A real opening now. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. There's the
final whistle, and PSG progress to the next round.
Too easy, simple as that, no real